Hello everyone, it's time for our Pioneer Weekly Recap and Preview Show. I'm Brian Staten. Tusculum Pioneers enjoying some maybe much well-rested R&R during this Christmas time, but there's been a lot of activities that have gone on here during the month of December. Let's take a look, and we start with somebody who's gained already all sorts of postseason accolades for soccer and for cross country. We're talking about Nicole McMillan. Tusculum's Nicole McMillan has been named to the 2018 United Soccer Coaches Women's Scholar All-South Region third team. McMillan, the senior from Pickering, Ontario, has a 3.93 cumulative grade point average while majoring in business management. She's a member of the South Atlantic Conference Commissioner Honor Roll, Tusculum Athletic Directors Honor Roll, the Dean's List, President's List, and the Charles Oliver Gray Honors List. Last week, she was named to the Google Cloud Academic All-America second team, becoming the fourth Tusculum women's soccer player to earn that honor. She was also named to the Google Cloud Academic All-District women's soccer team in November to go along with her Academic All-District first team honor she received as a member of Tusculum's track and field team last spring. Of course, Nicole McMillan competed in her first cross-country competition in the South Atlantic Conference Championships, advancing her to the regional, advancing her to the national championship as well. I think we know for Pioneer coach Mike Joy of the women's soccer team, recruits really smart soccer players. Just because it happened last year, Carly Thornburg also gaining some postseason academic accolades as well. Congratulations to Nicole McMillan. On the football side of things, we talk about a little Cliff Harris Award nominee, and that is going to belong to Nelson Luis. Nelson had a phenomenal freshman year. He's named a nominee for the Cliff Harris Award, which recognizes the top small college defensive player in the country. Presented annually to the nation's top small college defensive player, representing more than 5,000 defensive players from almost 500 NCAA Division II, Division III, and NAIA colleges and universities. Luis was tabbed the conference Defensive Freshman of the Year, becoming the fourth Pioneer to earn this honor and the second in the last 2 years, following current Tusculum defensive back Jay Boyd. Luis becomes Tusculum's second defensive end to be honored, joining Kashad Lyons, currently with the Denver Broncos, who was the 2014 national finalist. Luis led the Pioneers with 17 tackles for loss, tied for sixth most in Tusculum history, and were ranked seventh this year in the league. He also led Tusculum with 10 sacks, which are tied for the second most in school history, and just one off the Tusculum single-season record held by Tracy Branner of 1998. Congratulations to Nelson Luis, a nominee for the Cliff Harris Award. Pioneers have added some new sports as well. We'd like to welcome a couple of new coaches to Tusculum University. First, Eddie Pennington. He's been named the first head coach in the history of Tusculum University's men's volleyball program, as Doug Jones brought him in. Men's volleyball introduced as Tusculum's 22nd sport earlier this fall. He brings an impressive resume which includes coaching experiences at both the NCAA Division I and Division II levels, including the last 2 years at D1 Butler. In his first season at Indianapolis, he helped the Bulldogs to a 23-8 record, advancing to the 2017 Big East Conference Tournament, Butler's first postseason appearance since 2013. Congratulations to Eddie Pennington, becoming the men's volleyball first head coach here at Tusculum University as the 22nd sport. Well, the 23rd and the 24th sports were also announced. We have our very first ever director of bowling. Tusculum University would like to welcome Sean Flannery. We welcome Sean to the campus. Flannery will be responsible for all aspects of Tusculum's men's and women's bowling program, again introduced as the 23rd and the 24th sports earlier this fall. Flannery's a native of Sterling Heights, Michigan. He comes to Tusculum after starting the bowling program at Lincoln University 4 years ago, and while he was there at the Jefferson City, Missouri school, he was the architect of building the Lincoln bowling program right from its infancy. The Blue Tigers recorded wins last season over several nationally ranked teams, including a victory over 15th-ranked Sacred Heart in the final tournament of the regular season. He guided Lincoln to its best postseason finish in school history, defeating Elmhurst to place fourth at the MIAA Championships. Congratulations to Sean Flannery, our Director of Bowling for our men's and women's programs here at Tusculum University. It's time now to meet our Zaxby's Athletes of the Week, and what an impressive week it has been for our two honorees. as Donovan Donaldson and Callie Patterson from men's and women's basketball earn the honor. Donovan Donaldson from Nashville, Tennessee scored a season-high 22 points against 19th-ranked Queens this past week. He went 8 of 14 from the floor, including 4 three-pointers, also grabbing 3 rebounds and recording 2 assists and 2 steals in his 28 minutes, leading the team currently at 13.4 points per contest. Meanwhile, for Callie Patterson, she's been on a bit of a scoring high here of late. She had a career-high 5 three-pointers and came up 1 point shy of her career high as she led 6 players in double figures with 21 as Tusculum defeated Queens Sunday afternoon. She went 8 of 12 from the field, 5 of 7 beyond the arc, and Patterson also had a season-high 5 rebounds and dished out a season-best 3 assists in her 29 minutes of play. Congratulations to Donovan Donaldson along with Callie Patterson, our Zaxby's Athletes of the Week. It is that special time of the year for many, and for the first for many here at Tusculum, the very first class to graduate as a university. And several of our coaches were among those in our December graduation. I would just like to personally thank, along with everyone else here at the Pioneer Sports Network, a couple of those who worked hard as the coach, such as our cheer and stunt coach and coordinator, Jessica Inscourt. Congratulations to Jessica, earning her undergraduate, and earning his master's was men's soccer coach Alan Vitale. During the stretch that he had, earning the tournament championship and advancing to the NCAA tournament, still working on his master's to finish that up, graduating this couple of weeks ago here in December. Also, a guy that has mentored my son, Ricardo Silva. Congratulations to Ricardo. And somebody who's been a part of this program, a part of the athletic department, and a member of the softball team over the last couple of years, Jenna Restivo. Congratulations to you. Earning that big-time degree. Congratulations to you guys for what you have put forth and what you have meant to Tusculum University as well. We will take some time off for the holidays and the Christmas break. So from everyone here at Tusculum University, I would like to say a very Merry Christmas. May the big fella be jolly and nice just to you as well. For Nick Forsberg and everyone here at Tusculum University, out there in Pioneer Nation and beyond, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. I'm Brian Staten for the Pioneer Weekly Recap and Preview Show.